Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing.
I'm Peter Drury and it's a pleasure to be alongside Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. It's a pleasure and a privilege for me to be here.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. We're up and running then. There's the header! Off the bar! And he's managed to get rid. Played out wide. And here's Rafael Leao. Now it's Gonzalez.
And here's the chance to counter. It's a good foot in there.
Van der Ven did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Partey.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Good ball, good take.
Lovely feet.
The ball is loose and the chase is on. Now it's Ferran Torres. Now that looks a decent ball. Now it's Ferran Torres. And he's got away from it. Shot a goal! Goal! Benfica! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Benfica are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
Besiktas finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Now it's Gonzalez. Wriggles his way through. Nice control. Referee's given a throw. Choupo-Moting. Great chance! That's a fair try, but just off target.
Choupo-Moting certainly knows that he's missed a real chance there, but he can't dwell on that. He needs to pick himself up and move on.
Benfica leading here thanks to that early goal. 1-0 the score. Oh, Red, nice interception. And he's picked it up out wide. He's shifting through the gears here. He's rising! It's in! They're level in a trice!
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down, and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
It's starting to look very interesting, this.
You've got to commend that, Peter. It's the perfect response to falling behind. Don't let your heads drop, just get back up the pitch and level the scores again. This is cracking stuff.
Oh, he's having a go! Besiktas with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Ederson! Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in. Partey is there, and he can pick it up. Tries to play it through.
Decent attempt, that, just a little mistimed.
It's not an especially good pass, that. Rafael Leao. Great vision. Now it's Choupo-Moting. Gonzalez receives it in a wide position. Choupo-Moting! Just about midway through the first half, and it has been an engaging watch. Fofana. Now it's Fofana for Ferran Torres. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Trossard. And the pass is intercepted. Oh, good ball! Real chance! Goal! Benfica! And they've got their lead
back. Unstoppable. Just how do they contain him?
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
Benfica have their lead. Choupo-Moting receives it in a good position here. Kadiolu. Trossard. Grealish! Smooth. Oh, shooting chance! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Well, at least he was in the right position and he reacted quickly enough. The manager will like that.
Ouattara. And here's Rafael Leao. Knocks it into space. Grealish. Well, that has not gone well. Now it's Ferran Torres. Gonzalez. Grealish. Trossard. Smith Rowe. Kadiolu calmly anticipates. Araujo cuts out the pass. Now it's Ferran Torres. Picked out brilliant. Can he finish? Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area. Well, he can't say now that he hasn't been warned.
He just needs to find the control button on his aggression before the ref does it for him, Peter. Well, it wasn't a bad effort. I mean, you could see his intention. It just needed a bit more curl and bend to take it away from the goalkeeper.
No, that's been intercepted. And back to the keeper. Tomori gets over and intercepts. Grealish. Oh, good spread. Now it's Gonzalez. Gonzalez. Grealish. Now that's well seen too. That has been slung wide. He is through here. Now this is an adventurous run down that left-hand side. Goes for a shot! And it's in! And they are cruising. That was easy, almost too easy.
Way too good, Peter. Too quick, too smart for that defence. They were made to look a little lost, in all honesty.
Benfica now in a position far more desirable.
Well, everything is going to plan, Peter. A day for a regular managerial heartbeat, at least for one.
This possibly the last play of the half. And it's Grealish. Good running, strong and purposeful, but where it came from. Now it's Grealish. That's it, 45 minutes up.
Benfica are 2 up, and on the balance of things, I would say, deservedly so. They had a very coherent game plan, and if they are allowed to continue in the same vein, I can only see the margin getting bigger.
Benfica claiming the lion's share of the 4 goals, up by 3-1 at half-time. So off we go again. It's a promising position. Correa does well to get it back. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Oh, well played, well played. Trossard. And he's well positioned here. And the shot! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
Wonderful play, though. The way the players move the ball, how they created that opportunity as a team.
Distributed tidily. And here's Gonzalez. And he's picked it up out wide. Ball's gone out of play.
Oh, great leap!
He will be livid with himself. Not the best distribution from the keeper. Ambitious ball here. Oh, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. Araujo. Sterling. Partey. And he's intervened well there. That's a good ball out wide. Ouattara. Smith Rowe at his creative best. He's set up 2 goals. That's gone for a throw-in. Grealish. And it's Partey. This is a promising build-up. Smith Rowe.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Oh, nicely intercepted. That pass has been well intercepted. Smith Rowe. Ferran Torres. Sterling. Is there any support? He might not need it. Ederson. Now it's Gonzalez. Now it's Choupo-Moting. Tomori kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. And it's Kadiolu. Kadiolu charging forward down that flank. Shoots! Ferran Torres.
It's the sort of situation they'll want to capitalise on now.
Ederson. It's a really well-measured ball. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. And it's lofted through here. Out for a throw.
Substituição para o Benfica. Número 18. Abandona o relvado e vai entrar com o número 10.
Now there's a fine ball, played in, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Played into space. Benfica are of course in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. Ferran is having a shot! Great reaction! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Kadiolu.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Benfica have now used up all but one of their substitution windows. Oh, what has happened here? And across it goes. Partey. Now it's Martinez. Brilliantly cut out. And that's a foul. A simple decision for the referee. And the referee has shown him a yellow card.
Well, sometimes a loose foul can trigger a completely different spell of play, and it makes even less sense.
Kostic. Threads one in. Bayer ploughing through the middle. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
And it's Kadiolu. That's been cut out, well played. Kostic. Ferran Torres.
Oh, great feat, that.
And that could set him on his way. Space for him to turn and look. Gets his head on it! No, couldn't quite control it.
Yeah, some good movement inside the box. No shortage of targets here.
And he was quick to react. Nicely shaped ball. Aimed beyond the defence. And he's undercooked that. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Benfica clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Trossard. And that has left him in a heap. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. That has been cut short. That's really well manoeuvred. Oh, super find. He has found the way through.
Vamos ter minuto de competição.
Shot, surely! Oh, it's come off the upright. Gonzalez. And that will be it. Benfica are enjoying their moments of collective uplift. A win achieved with efficiency and certainty, as we've come to expect from them. Ferran Torres, voted man of the match, and deservedly so. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Well, the look on the manager's face says it all. He knows he set his attack up perfectly, and the players carried out his instructions to the letter, it would seem. Everything working very nicely.
So thank you very much, Jim, for joining me. That brings us to the end of our coverage. So from us both, a very good evening.